How's it going, people? Yeah. Welcome to Mad Kiwi. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So, what's been happening today? Not a lot. It's been raining, and we've put up a fence. And if I click back, there we go. Go forward, click back. Anyway, it's been a good fun day. I've just had my wife in the man cave, and she's been playing on the keyboard, trying to come up with a theme song for Mad Kiwi, so I can stick it on the front of videos and such like. But it's all good. It's all good. We will get there. She says I've got an ear for music. All I have to do is make noise. Hello, Evie. How are you? It's all good. How's things in Auckland? Tell me if this is too loud. Maybe too loud. Turn it down a wee bit. Yeah. Make some funny noises. So if I go back to YouTube and... oh, there it is. It's very, very slow. Very, very slow. So if I click that and before I... come on, load, come on, you can do it. There we go. It's the one. And I can take StreamYard. Actually, no, I'll take this one. No. Take this one over there. There we go. Oh, it's got one split screened on me. Yes, Evie. We have got too many cases of the lurgy here, but I am keeping healthy. Yes, that's the only thing we can do. My wife said that she was feeling faint there before, so she had to sit down on the other chair over here, and her temperature's up, but it's not majorly up. So it could be just too many gins. Don't know. But it's all good. It's all good. So other than that, Evie, what else has been happening, buddy? It's all been happening here. Not really. Rainy day, but we needed it. It's all good. But yeah, it's 10 to 7 and all is well. And we just seem to be spending more and more time on this YouTube and Facebook and everything else. But it's all good. It's all good. I don't know who to expect in here tonight. I don't know if it's the right time or the wrong time, or who knows. Who knows? But it's all good. I can do this, and I can do that, and see what happens. The more the merrier. Room for 6. Oh, look at that. There's 6 people watching. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But it's all good. Do. Maybe that's the wrong one. Oh. R2D2. Ooh. Applying, we will go with the Korg Volca bass. Oh. Cables everywhere. Need to have a tidy up. But it's all good. But tomorrow, I'm going to do what I've been trying to do for the last 2 or 3 days, and Let's make some alcohol. Is it true that I heard that the New Zealand government stopped the sale of spirits? You're allowed beer and cider, but no more rum or Bacardi or gin or whiskey. Hello, Joseph. Long time no see. And the weather is going to be bad for the next 3 days down in the deep south. But weekend, busy fencing. The gate arrived today, so stick that on tomorrow and then job's done. Yeehaw. Happy wife, happy life. How was your weekend? Thomas, hello, sir. How are you? It's almost getting lonely in here. I've still got Sinead the barmaid just there with a hat on, and Basil brushes on her shoulder, but that's all right. Kiwis are us. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm okay, mate. I'm just got over a bloody chest infection. It's still a wee bit heavy, but it's okay. But it's quite ironic that it all happened at the same time as this COVID-19 started. But anyway, just had a text from the boss, and he says that we're getting 80% of last week's wages for pay. So that's a good thing, because I had a good week or a good fortnight. So it's all good. Happy days are here again. Happy days are here again. I vape, and I gave up smoking cigarettes last February because the surgeon says if you give up smoking, we will operate on you. If you don't give up smoking, we won't operate on you. So I gave up smoking, and they put me in hospital, put me to sleep, and gave me three-inch screws to hold my ankles solid. So I can work again, which is good. Supermarkets only have wine, cider, and beer, so I guess that's why people say only can buy them. Yeah, the bottle stores are open down here in Gore, but they are run, all the pubs down around our area are run by the Matera Licensing Trust, which is, I think, Invercargill Licensing Trust, Matera Licensing Trust, and I don't know how many other trusts are around there, around the country. But yeah, they've got the market pretty well sussed. Yeah, I've got to give up vaping, eh? It's just another bloody habit, isn't it? And you panic when the battery runs flat, or you panic when you run out of oil, or you panic. Brand new, and I took the top off, and the wee squirty thing inside came off with it, and oil went everywhere. So there's a brand new bottle, and I've already used probably an eighth of it already, and a rag after I tidied it up. Not good. Stop. Just watched the theory on this pandemic. It's hard to know what to make of it. It was one where there were lots of interesting stuff, but the chap that was taking is, yeah. That's the thing. All these governments and that, they pay celebrities and that to say whatever the government tells them to say, and they get their money and they go away feeling like they've just done an acting sketch or something, you know, like, I think it's just like a big bloody comedy act myself. Dodgy. How's it going, mate? Jimmy C. Yo. That's Jimmy. I understand you completely, my friend. Come on. Come on. Come and join me. I think it's been long enough now. Long enough. Did I get the barbecue? Not yet, but it is mine, and I will get it. I will definitely get it. Wife's car's battery's gone flat because she hasn't been using it, so it looks like new battery. And then I can go and use the station wagon or the estate to go and pick up the barbecue. Job done for next summer. Woohoo! But yeah, I've got a Echo line trimmer thing that I've put a steel blade on, Jimmy, and I don't know, I think it's stale fuel. She'll run and then she'll stop and then she won't go again. But it is getting fuel. But anyway, another job for another day. It's raining, so I've got no excuse really. Am I coming through okay? That's the other thing I was going to ask you. Am I too loud or not loud enough? Oh, there's Jimmy. He gave me a beep. Hey, Jimmy.
What's up, my brother? How you doing, man?
I'm good. Am I adjusting my levels, or you adjusting your levels, or?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'll just
turn on my light, anyways.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
So, what were you saying about you got a machine that's not running right?
Dodgy. I'm in the deep south. I've got an old Echo line trimmer.
Yeah.
And I think it's stale fuel. It's been in there for over a year, so it could be too much oil. Spark plug could be shot because it's the original one, and it's getting old. It's an old Echo, like from back in the 70s.
Oh, if it's that old, yeah.
It starts and fires, and there's heaps of sparks, so it's a fuel issue.
That's so it goes wrong. It does start and run, right? But what is it? What's it? Spit and fart and then shut down? Or it just won't power up?
Yep.
Yeah, it won't power. Hey, what's up, Bryce?
Oh, it does, and then she just dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just dies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's probably just
fuel. It's just fuel. I think it's just stale fuel, mate.
Yeah, and it never hurts to pull the plug out and
it's got Bryce.
Dust it off with the grab the old lady's emery board and give it a little fine tuning. On the spark plug.
Yeah, but anyway,
and with clean gas. I mean, those carburetors. The worst thing about those carburetors is trying to get them back in there with the fat fingers.
Yep. And I think the gap on the spark plug. Yeah, the gap on the spark plug. I think it was a wee bit too wide.
Yeah. You got a gapper?
Yeah. Yep. It is indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got feeler gauges. Yep.
Yeah. So throw it.
NGK spark plugs and all sorts of stuff here.
Yeah, well, hey, if you got another,
I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have a clean out of my workshop because yours is really tidy.
Mine's cluttered like all hell, dude. You don't see half of mine.
My internet connection is not the best.
Yeah, I guess not. Can you lower your camera rate down?
You just don't want to see mine at all.
I think it's not liking me being there because you were fine.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's everybody's on the internet, and I'm running my little system here off a hotspot on my phone, which is sitting in the window.
Oh.
And it's not the best signal from the cell phone tower anyway, so
I
think I'm doing really well.
Yeah, it's working. It's working. You might want to just send everybody else off and
Dog squad's on. Excuse me for a little bit. Dog squad's on.
Dog squad, whatever dog squad is.
What's dog?
I don't know. But Outback Outlaw, hello, good to see you.
Oh, just to end the broadcast and we can chat. Is that this thing?
Pretty much. Is he your brother?
I don't know.
I think I hooked up with him earlier yesterday, maybe, and he
No,
looks
that's all right, mate. No, it's
he
no,
looks
no
like he
biggie.
could be your brother.
There's Jake the man. Jake.
Jake from State
Oh,
Farm.
it could be my brother. Yeah. Oh, he could very well be. Could be. I've never seen him. All I've seen is Jake's avatar.
Okay.
No, Jake. Outback. Woohoo! He the man. Have you finished work? I suppose he is.
I quit
It's
work 3 years ago.
5. He's working from home. So good. But yeah, no, this is quite good. I just wish we had better buddy.
Yeah, you're holding up, man. Maybe if you turn the camera.
It's like a new chap that I've been following him for like 4 years. Robbie Goosereader from Geraldine, and
nah, you're not his brother.
and the camera.
You see the resemblance, don't you?
Camera mic. There. Oh, I know. Resolution. Drop it down a bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Crank it down as low as you can.
Is that better?
You seem to maybe your lights are keeping up a little better.
Okay.
I mean,
it can only improve my look.
Well, yeah, as long as your audio is in time, who cares about the picture, you know? You know what you might want to try is shutting your camera off.
That's low. I could do that.
I mean, just to see, you know, see if you stay in time with us better. Because I know what, you're still there. You never downloaded an avatar. Well, now's a good time to do it because you got the camera
on. I have got it on. I have got it on the other computer.
Oh, okay. You didn't do it on the phone. Okay.
How the hell do you bloody fix that then?
You click on the picture. Hover on the picture. Is it right click on the picture? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, he's gone. Upload an image. I've got it. Desktop. Hello, everybody. Are we here? Right. There we go. Ta-da.
Thank you, sir.
How's that, Jimmy?
All righty. I'm back.
Cool. Cool.
All right.
Outback wants to give me some shit. What sort of shit? Sheep shit? Has he run out of sheep shit? I can give him alpaca shit.
Yeah. He said if you come on here and give you some shit. Tell him the link's up above. Grab it and come on in.
Cool. Yeah, why not? Bust this bloody bandwidth clean out the park, eh?
Hey, yeah. I mean, I think you're hanging out a little better now with the camera off, right? You think you sound better? You hear me better?
Yeah, I think you might.
Yeah. Because you're using the phone.
Oh, I can hear you better, and obviously you can hear me a lot better.
Yeah, I'm hearing you way better.
Bloody phone. I'm just looking at YouTube and yeah, my picture's not the best.
Right, Evie? Playground's deserted. Thank God, really. You know, I mean, much as it sucks. I actually got yelled at for leaving the house yesterday. I'd been here I hadn't left the yard. I hadn't left the yard in over a week. And even before that, I'd only been gone, you know, since we got the lockdown type thing. I had only been out of the yard twice, and both those other times were with the wife when she did the drive-in, when we went to get food and she touched all the food, you know, so I really hadn't seen anybody or done anything. And I went to the store the other day to get smokes because she was at work. And oh yeah, she came home and was pissed. She's like, you better stay home. You gotta be safe. Like, yeah. Actually doing some editing, but had to come on. You know, I've do so much editing while I have someone's stream going. It's so, especially when you need to like just step away from your stuff for a little bit to get your head straight. It's just nice to go over there and peek. You know, I usually won't even say hello. I'll just lurk, you know, and listen in the background. You still there? No.
I've got a cat wanting to come up and visit me, and I'm still here.
Yeah, the letterbox, right?
Bloody cat.
I go to the letterbox with a shopping bag, and you know, like you're picking up dog poop, and you grab it all with the bag and wrap the bag around it. Yeah. And then I spray the whole thing. I got a mister of chlorine mix. Chlorine, freaking bleach, which is chlorine, but you know, it makes a little spray and just spray it in there. Leave it out on the porch for another day or two.
Yep. But this is the thing over here too. Like we're on rural delivery, which the postman comes round by car. So he's going around a fair old distance and lots of mailboxes delivering mail.
Yeah.
Now, does he wash his hands every time he opens and closes a mailbox?
I doubt it. That's why I use the bag.
Big question mark. I
use the bag, spray it. I'm thinking, you know, better safe than sorry. He's the guy running around touching everything all the time. Indeed. No, you know, I leave it out there for days to begin with, you know, so I might as well spray it with, you know, some killer and leave it on the porch and, you know, worry about it later, because any bills that are in there can wait, you know, so usually nothing important in there, you know. I've been out of the motel.
That's the thing. I haven't even been to the mailbox to get the mail. So.
Wow. 27 days locked in the hotel.
Yeah.
Oof.
Outback's had a hard row to hoe with traveling back from the States.
Yeah, right. And yes, Jake, I'm in the United States, and
Jimmy C. a Yank.
I'm a Yank
I don't know. He's from the eastern side, as far as I'm aware.
I'm in New Hampshire,
of the US of A.
Here, I'll change my picture to the closest city. See if you can guess it. There you go.
How long do we think lockdown will go on for? Well, it depends from country
the harbor,
to country.
That's not the greatest picture, but that's Boston Harbor.
I'm buffering bad, so best idea if I'd close that one down.
On our side, they're saying at least till the end of April. Yep, Boston, man. That's Boston. I grew up an hour north of Boston, or northwest of Boston. But I'm in New Hampshire
in Boston.
Now. I grew up outside of Boston.
Jimmy.
What?
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello. I hear you. Do you hear me now? I hear you loud and clear, buddy. Apparently you don't hear me. Yep, Boston, exactly. At least another 16 days in lockdown over there.
Northwest.
Yeah. Oh, you lived in Dorchester, Jake? Cool. I've driven through there. Yeah, well, so you know what I'm looking at. What you're looking at. It was the easiest picture I could steal off the web.
Hello.
Boston cookies. What the fuck's a Boston cookie?
This delay is something.
Hello. Is it that horrible?
I
You all hearing me good? Yeah? No? Put a 1 in the chat if you hear me better than him. Apparently, it's gone. Nobody here?
Boston
Chocolate chip.
cookies, Dorchester. Yeah, yeah. How about
Yeah, on with the show. Now it's all me. Wrong button, dude.
I'm back?
Yeah. Did you refresh or something? Oh man. Go steal your
My
daughter's
internet connection is not the best.
Yeah. My daughter and mom went to America 6 years ago. Lived
I'm
in
really
Boston.
jealous of people.
Well, go kick everybody else off the damn internet.
No, I just took myself out of the picture and brought myself back in again, and it's still shit.
Well, maybe I'll back. I'll
just
leave.
sit out in the rain.
Yeah, I'll leave, and you can go back to your show. Okay.
I've been.
Yeah.
No, my wife won't be on the internet. No, it's just every man needs dogs on the internet around this area because there's nothing to do.
Uh-huh.
But I've been to Dorchester and I've been to Boston, and both were in the UK.
Oh man.
No, it's all right, Jimmy. It's all right. It's almost a half an hour, so we can do the half hour. That's all good. We've had
Guy, you don't know how
a
far
maximum
back.
of 9 people in, and we're down to 8, so that's cool.
Yeah.
But it's only a test anyway. I think I'm going to have to steal the router out of the house and bring it down here and see if it's any better, which I doubt, but it could be.
Anything's better than this because you are literally minutes behind me. Minutes, not seconds, minutes.
Yeah, Jake. Yep. No more meow for you for a while.
But the borders will be closed maybe 6 months, a year. Oh yeah. Yeah, right. Kiwi's buffing bad, but you know, we'll give you the half hour, buddy. I'll hang out. You know, see how long it takes him to
It's
answer.
not good. Not good at all.
Yeah, see how long it takes him to answer this. Hey, Kiwi. Let's see. We got to think of something good. Do you like bologna? When was the last time you had bologna? Oh, this is too funny. The picture looks good full screen though, don't it? I like that. You can even see cows. Or is that Slumberville? I think that's Slumberville. All right. Also known as Somerville. Uh, Right, Evie? What? What the heck is happening? What's happening here? What it is isn't exactly clear. Sound is weird now? Oh, I bet. Oh my. Let's see, is the stream still up? Yeah, it's still up and running. Still 8 people in the house. Kiwi show. I think he ran to get the Wi-Fi. Love the view, right? Yeah. I feel like I'm sitting in a skyscraper. Doesn't have that effect when it's small, you know? But heck yeah. Feel like you're sitting in one of them high-rise offices, you know? And I'm trying to entertain, man. I'm trying. Like, it ain't my show. Thomas O'Sullivan. How the heck are you? You know? Where you been? What have you been up to? How's this isolation treating you? You know? Have you wanted to strangle your significant other yet? Have you wanted to abuse the children? Have you abused the children? Are you torturing the children? I know I'd be messing with their head, using things like, super glue their hands together and then make them touch the wall. So it takes them a half hour, to figure out how to get off the wall. Maybe duct tape their hands together, hands and feet, see how long it takes them to get out of it. Why? Just to keep 'em out of your hair for a half hour, an hour? "Yo, Kiwi, where'd you go, brother? I don't have no sound machine like you, man. I usually do this with help, you know?" Oh, good time for self-promoting, ain't it? "Oh, yeah, this is me, Jimmy C. I do Thirsty Thursdays." Yeah, Thirsty Thursday, which would probably be like, I don't know, probably be like Friday afternoon for you guys, 'cause, like, I'm on Eastern Standard Time, and, you guys I know are at least 12 hours beyond me, so it's like lunchtime for you guys. When I start my boozing show on Thursday, I got this beautiful woman named Monica comes over and hangs out with me, and we're like a married couple, but she's in Southern California, and I'm in New England, so country away, and it's freaking we get pretty rowdy too, you know? It's just you know, like a drunken married couple. Oh, you started leaning off the antidepressants and happier for it. Yeah, sometimes it's all about the levels, and that type of thing, and your body chemistry does change over time, especially with life and situation and eating habits, everything can change that, you know? So, glad you're feeling better and glad you don't have to take the happy pills to feel happy, you know? For me personally, I use 420 to keep happy and occasionally use a little bit of alcohol. You watch my shows on Thursdays, I do Tuesday afternoons too, but Tuesday afternoons is generally a sober event. Jay-Z, too much for you. How the heck are you? Jimmy C here, standing in for Kiwi, who has departed to go find himself some Wi-Fi extenders or routers or something, because he was trying to use his phone for this stream, and let's just say that wasn't working out so well. And luckily, I'm here to carry the torch. It's a good thing I like the guy, right? Yeah, you wanna have a fire? I wish. I wish I could share music with this better. Oh, yeah, I can't even do that with him here, without him here. So, no, no, no music. Uh, how about some of this? Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. This this so isn't any place I would even think about living. My living room would probably look more like this, kind of plain and blah. But yeah, here's a picture of an unknown city. Oh, this is this is kind of like my attitude, dude. When you're all fired up. Like this one better than this one. I don't like this one so much because like I can't get it above my head. It'd be better that way. But this is my arch nemesis. You guys know that guy? I think you know him. This guy's a friend of mine too. You know Jim Beam? Uh-huh. He's a good friend of mine. He likes to hang out with this guy. Mhm. Yeah, everything good so far, dude. Yeah, whatever. Hey, uh-oh. Oh, there we go. We're still here. All right. Why don't we just all kick back and relax by the fire? And I don't know. Someone sing Kumbaya or something. Ah, fuck that. Set up a bar, right? Have a drink on me, will ya? Kiwi, hurry back. I'm running out of pictures. Oh, yeah. Sing a song. Yeah, sing a song. Yeah. No. I got lines of songs maybe, but I really don't have the lungs for singing, and I don't have the knowledge of songs to actually sing. I just wanna play a little bit of background music. But I can't do that when I can't click it up into the stream. So, 'cause, like, I don't know how to work these things all that well. I'm lucky I can even do this. A little bit of alcohol makes the body ache. Stay away from no, 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 no. It makes your body ache. I got you there. Sorry about that. Luckily, it's a numbing concoction for me, and, you numb the brain, the whole body just forgets about everything else. Mhm. That's why I'm on YouTube, though, because I need to be numb. I'm disabled and can't work, so, that's why I'm on YouTube. There's nothing better to do, and turns out I'm fairly charismatic at something or, something to that effect, and people like to listen to me, you know? So usually I do it with a crowd though, get someone to banter back and forth with, someone to pick on, someone to bullshit with. In a ghetto? What? Who? I grew up hanging out in the ghetto. Alcohol makes my headache the morning after, but it's worth it. Well, I'm a professional. I usually don't get hungover unless, like, something happens like did, not last Thursday, but the Thursday before. Yeah, that left a mark for, like, 2 days. I can get high on just life. Yeah, getting high on life wore itself thin. I needed something a little more, uh, with a little more substance. Life was challenging enough and, you know, like, nah, you know, you watch some of my videos. You'll see how things go. It's never easy. Actually, you don't see it because I can't show you all the bullshit. I really should show you all the bullshit, but no one would watch it. It's hard enough to get someone to watch, you know, like half of a video. That's the craziest thing. You know, just watch it. Let it play, even if you don't watch it. Let it play. Let it play. How hard is it to let it play? It's only a 10-minute video. You know, I don't know. Some of them get a little long, but there's a, you know, there's entertainment value in them. I don't know. What do you think? You make videos? Who in here is a creator? You make videos for people to watch, try and entertain them. You know, I mean, mine are kind of informative. You know, for the DIYer, somewhat. You know, I'm getting better at the more making it more technical. The hardest thing about making videos is making videos. Being your own cameraman, man, oh man, can that be challenging? You know, I'm gonna try and make people smile. Is Kiwi ever coming back? I can't even bring somebody else up there with me. I don't know. Wonder- You know, it'd be cool if I could just start playing a video game or something. Yeah, I don't know how to do all that. 'Cause I can't share the picture, and I don't, yeah. Hmm. Oh, believe, oh, believe, happy trail to you. Oh, how are we? Look at this. I'm still holding people in the room. The host ain't been in for 10 minutes, or at least feels like forever. I don't think I'm going to have to hit the bowl. Oh, puff it up. Puff it up. Yeah, buddy. Uh, so, in case you don't know, this is Jimmy C. See that little mini bike I'm sitting on there, man? I actually, well, you can't see it. My fat head's in the way. You know what? You know what? Let me do this. Hey, oh, no, wrong guy. Ah! Oh, let me see if I can change that. Change that to that. Yeah. See that mini bike? I did a video of me riding that little thing. Of course, that's a character of it, but you know, that's a supposed to be a picture of me on a 50cc little mini bike that I bought at a yard sale for $20 and put it all back together, put ape hangers on it, tail lights, directionals. Yeah, I did the thing up pretty good. And now I'm gonna be moving up. I'll be spending the better part of the summer building a Reaper mini chopper, which is gonna be pretty cool. I already got a Predator 420 motor to put on it, and you know, oh, oh, we're losing them. We're losing them, Kiwi. We're down to 5. But yeah, I'm gonna make a 420 Predator motor. So it's basically gonna be a 400 horsepower, a 420 cubic inch motor on a mini bike that's done up like a chopper with the ape hangers, and it's gonna be all it's kind of rat rod, steampunk kind of look to it. Hopefully, at least that's what I want to do. Doesn't mean that's where it's gonna end up. Yeah, exactly. It's Jimmy C's show. It ain't no Kiwi show. I can't leave. I can't leave this for him until he comes in here and cuts it down. You know, I mean, because I don't even have a wrench. Oh my god, I don't even gotta have a wrench. So please, Evie, you're like the only wrench in here. Please hang out with me at least until he comes back, because it would be horrible. It would be horrible to leave this up and running without a wrench in here. You know what the trolls do at that point. It's like, well, yeah, I can't let him get trolled that bad. I wouldn't want someone to do it to me, you know? Oh, right? You know, I mean, so it's like those people that do the sleep streams, so why would you do that? You know it's gonna get trolled as soon as the troll finds it, and they're gonna come in and spam the hell out of your chat. Like, it's not worth it. So Evie, I know you have seen you around, but what do you do? Type to me, please. It'll help this go a little bit better. You make videos? What do you do? Yeah, exactly, exactly. Well, why? Why do you even wanna go in there and talk to somebody? It's sitting in a sleep stream, Boring. Uh, like, I wanna watch someone lay there. I don't wanna support someone that doesn't wanna sit here and entertain me. You know what I mean? Like, come on, put some effort into it. I mean, I I freaking before I learned how to do this, I got a sticker wall here with Christmas lights on it, so it at least looks, you know, like I did something, put some effort into it. I got a pile of hats up here for different, so you can throw on a different look at the drop of a dime. I make videos occasionally, hard to think of what to film at the moment. Yeah, I hear that. But I guess you're supposed to just kinda film whatever you do, whatever you enjoy doing. But that's why my videos are so kinda, like, random, because you never know what the hell I'm gonna be getting into. Like, I made videos about making, uh, nesting boxes for my chickens. I made videos about, playing with my lawnmower, the snowblower. Well, no, I didn't do lawnmower yet, but, screwing my snowblowers, my four-wheeler, uh, you know, I did one chainsaw video where I was out when I was first trying to make videos. Oh, it's like my worst video. That's the only reason I leave it up. It was like it was one of my first videos, and it's like the worst. It's so horrible. It's called Man vs. Chainsaw. It's so pathetic. Like, why would you think someone would ever wanna watch this thing? But, the funniest thing about it is I is as bad as it was, and everybody just was, like, encouraging. They're like, "Oh, cool video, man. Oh, thank you, blah, blah, blah." And I know back then I learned now that they just want you to, go over there and sub to them or whatever, but actually a lot of them turned out to be good people that I still talk to over a year and a half later. So, it's like, ah, it's crazy because everybody was just so supportive. So it's so easy to just, 'cause I guess the more I didn't like that. Yeah, I guess. It's like the more you do, the more you do them, the better you get at them. And if you even just watch my intro video, for my when you go in to look at my video, the introduction thing, it's just me being a blabbering idiot. And I kept all when I went to film it, I kept all the edits and just put them in front of it. I started the show with, hi YouTube, blah, 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 blah." Like, and then I finally got it out right and whatnot. Back, yay, Kiwi made it. Come on in, brother. I'm holding up the fort, man. Now I even lost track, man. I was on a roll, dude, and you popped in here. What are you doing to me? Yeah, but just do it. And the more you like I was saying, the more you do, the better you get. I'm like, "Oh, yeah." Better cameras, that helped a lot. The more you played with the cameras the more I played with the cameras, the more I realized I needed better cameras. I know people say, you don't need cameras, you can use your phone. Well, let's just say this phone is just like it's not I don't like the phone, I don't like using it. I'd rather sit here in front of my computer to do editing instead of trying to read on a phone. Because, like, in reality, I need glasses. Internet guru, really? I was half expecting a troll at that point, you know.
That is a total piss take. It's not good at all.
Yeah. Vape juice
At
and
all.
coils online for deliveries. Yep. We just got hand sanitizer in the mail. The wife was smart. She ordered a 6-pack.
Yep, that's the internet up in smoke.
Sorry, buddy.
But I'm surprised that I can go from. I know what I can do. Stop.
Hold on. Hang on.
No.
Stop screwing around, will you? Ooh, man. Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? Captain Jerky's in the basement. Captain Jerky's in the basement. What's up, Jesse? Is it Jesse? Jeezy? Jesse? Yeah, it's got to be Jesse. What's up, Jesse? Good to see you. Captain Jerk, look at that. Captain made it in. Fucking Kiwi can't even get in. How you doing, brother? Can you not even hear me? Just nod if you can hear me.
Up in smoke, that's where my money goes.
I hear that, brother. I can hear you, Kiwi. But we can't see you, but that's all right. Be better if we could hear you, but you know. Oh, there you go. Thank you, sir. I so hate the in your face view. Don't be so happy there, Captain. Don't be so happy.
I'm exhausted. I want to go to sleep.
Well, what the fuck are you doing up here?
I have no idea. Good boy. I have no idea.
I understand. It's a habit.
I'm trying to watch videos and I'm just
Captain.
like, screw that. I'm going to go talk to Kiwi and Jim.
Right, exactly. I was doing the same thing. I watched videos for about 4 or 5 hours tonight. And I was really cranking them out too. But yeah, then Kiwi went live. Like,
That's right.
Click, 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 kill them all. Big.
I tried.
It's bad, mate. I apologise. I can't help the internet here at all. And see that flag that you got behind you, Captain?
It's never your fault. It's the internet's fault if it's the internet.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, bud. Freaking
whatever, dude.
You still got 5 people in the chat. And 2 people up here with you.
It's bloody amazing. And I've gone from the man cave where the internet was fucking zero to the house with a router, and it's still not the best. So it could be the weather. It could be 4.5 million people on the internet all at once because they've got nothing better to do.
Yeah. Are you plugged into the router or?
But no, Wi-Fi, mate.
Oh, Wi-Fi. Yeah, Wi-Fi. That's all you have to say. You're on Wi-Fi. That's all you got to say.
I take a toke and all my cares go up in smoke. Let's go get high, everyone.
No. Kiwi. Maybe that's the theme song, right? All my
Maybe.
dreams go up in smoke. Mad Kiwi.
No, I was just going along with what I was singing earlier, freaking Up in Smoke from Cheech and Chong. That was just the end part of it.
I've got Cheech and Chong's wedding album over in the man cave.
My mama
Jimmy.
talking to my child to tell me how to live.
Yeah, it's good bud, man, you know.
Jimmy shouldn't be so fucking greedy.
Yeah.
What? That's that Corona
sake.
Sure? I thought that was River Bottom Nightmare Band.
Bloody amazing. West Coast Swamp Weed. Oh, that's good.
Hey,
oh, no,
I'm looking at the food selection on freaking Walmart.com, and it got better.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Is that
better?
Is that for like your area or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our local.
Yeah. That's cool. I've seen, you know, it's freaking me out. A lot of people put videos out today, or actually for the past few days, that they got tons of meat in the freaking stores. I'm like, damn it, when's that going to happen here?
Oh, please let the meat be back.
Right?
Oh, please let it. Oh my goodness, please let it be back.
Yeah, I saw one lady with fucking stacking the shit out of the chicken and everything. I was like, man, you're lucky if you get one pack of whatever, maybe.
Well, the pig farmers here in New Zealand want the government to open up local butchers so they can sell the surplus of pigs that are still walking around eating food and getting fatter. So was it this time last week, one of the big Countdown supermarkets in Christchurch was selling chickens for $33 a chicken when you can pick them up normally for about $10, $12.
Yeah, see, that shit's major illegal up here.
Dude, I could get a chicken. I usually could get a chicken here for like $5-6.
What, full laying chicken, or just like a chick or a chick? You know, chicks up here are like, you know.
No, an eating chicken, you dork.
Oh.
Like a dinner chicken. Like
I think he's talking livestock, though, right? I thought you were talking livestock for some reason.
No,
chicken in the shop, like $5 or $6, like frozen chicken. But chickens, we've got quite a few chickens, and they're still walking around outside if we're stuck. And we've got turkeys walking around outside if we're stuck.
Turkeys going walkabout.
Neighbours' sheep walking around outside if we're stuck.
Well, why wait till you're stuck? Just start fucking eating them.
Dude,
turkeys going to town.
Turkeys go through my parking lot.
Unless you're gonna go in that market, the better. Do you know?
I'm not kidding, dude. There's turkeys in my parking lot sometimes. Black turkeys out there.
Yeah, Cap. Those turkeys don't eat like your butterball.
No, I've eaten wild turkey a bunch of times, dude.
Okay.
I know what it is.
Okay.
I'm familiar, and I'm a fan.
Okay.
I'll eat that. I'll eat that.
I agree.
Bring that over here. I'll eat it.
I do agree. Heard of $13 cauliflower. Holy shit.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go hungry here, dude. There's deer out in those woods right there by the river. There's turkey out there. There's even eagles.
Right. You know, you gotta remember it too, because you're like the same age, right? You're a little younger, but back when you were a kid, you never saw eagles.
It's because of where I lived. I lived, I lived where eagles were. I lived in the shitty section of town.
Okay, that makes it a little harder. But when you went out, you didn't spend all your time there, did you? pretty
What
much.
shitty section of town?
I've seen eagles.
Until
you'd get out to the woods occasionally, right, and go for rides.
Oh yeah, dude. There was no eagles because around here because this wasn't the territory for eagles.
Well, it was once upon a time. They were everywhere once upon a time, and we killed them all.
Well, there's hawks. There's crazy amounts of hawks.
Yeah.
There always has been in Connecticut. Like hawks dominate Connecticut, like crazy. So do osprey, hawks, falcon. Oh my god, dude! There's so many falcons here. It's crazy. Merlin. We have tons of birds of prey, but not very many eagles. Unless we're by the water.
Well, your osprey are pretty much an eagle. They're just not a bald eagle, you know. They look like bald eagles, but they're osprey.
Put it this way, dude. The buzzards we got around here stick around the water, and you know we didn't have a lot of water where I was growing up.
Yeah,
you know, as a little kid, no. Like as I got to be a teenager and stuff, then yeah, I heard beep 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 beep. I heard eagles up in the trees and stuff, and I'd see them pull freaking fish out of the lake sometimes, but it was rare.
Well, all right. Well, for me, I've always lived somewhere, rather, within distance of woods, and we never saw eagles, man. I never saw an eagle till I was in my 30s, and now, freaking, we see them all the time.
Well, I spent a lot of time on at the lake. At the lake, my aunt and uncle bought a house on the lake, so I spent a lot of time there, and I got to see a lot of interesting creatures.
Yeah, lakes,
including an owl that was almost the size of me.
Yeah, aren't those cool?
The big brown owl with big freaking lamp, yellow eyes that were like that freaking big. It was it was a massive owl, dude, and it scared the crap out of me. And my friend were on the lake, like up in the swampy part, and we were going through this freaking like really, really treacherous part where it was hard to get the freaking. We had to like push off of stumps and pump over the freaking branches and stuff to get the canoe through there.
Yep.
And we finally freaking get to this one part where it's just choked and there's branches everywhere. We're like, dude, we are in just boggy woods now. We need to get the hell out of here. And then I moved this one branch, and then like no warning, just out of nowhere, whoo, 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 and just big brown freaking wing just goes and pretty much punches me in the face. I'm like, ah!
Yeah. Yep. Trust me, man. I saw one of those things once on the ground. It was on the ground with his claws trying to kill a rabbit. And it looked like a baby Sasquatch, dude. You know what I mean? And it's just this big furry thing trying to his wings are flapping, freaking, and it's like, and I'm just thinking Sasquatch, dude. Until it took, when I first stopped and saw it, I'm like, holy fuck, what the fuck? I had no idea it was a bird of any kind until it flew off with the rabbit. Like, holy shit.
I saw 4 West Australian eagles dissect a red kangaroo, and a red kangaroo can stand up to 9 foot tall. So these 4 eagles dissected into quarters and flew off with it.
Wow.
They're a big eagle too. But New Zealand, once upon a time, had the largest eagle on the planet. It was the Haast eagle, and they fed on moa, which was a flightless bird that stood about 10 foot tall as well. And they were huge. But now extinct as are the moas.
Well, y'all got something down there called, I think it's in Australia though. I think it's called the cassowary.
No, not about.
Which is a small emu type bird.
It's it's not so small. It's smaller than an emu, but it's not so small. It's still like the size of a large turkey. if you're not careful,
can you imagine an emu flying?
Hang on. No, this doesn't fly. But
No,
if you
but
get
can you
too close,
imagine
if you get too close to it, just make sure that you're wearing like a 1/2-inch thick steel plate on your belly, or your guts will hit your shoes. It's got a razor blade on its foot, bro.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That thing's nasty.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow. Like I seen
another
a
one
video
that's
about
nasty too are Muscovy ducks. I've got.
They're weird looking.
Muscovy
Never heard
ducks.
of that.
Those Muscovy ducks,
Muscovy ducks
they're
are
weird looking.
Weird.
I wonder how they
Yeah, but they got
taste.
claws on their feet too. They're nasty.
They don't scare me.
They're a food bird. No, wring their bloody necks.
I don't know.
In the pot.
There you go.
A Muscovy duck is one of them ducks that's got that weird thing on its head, like a cross between a duck and a chicken almost.
Oh, is that the one with the spear behind its head? Freaking.
It's no, the one with the spear behind its head. I think you're thinking of the guinea fowl. They squawk. They make
Oh
their
yeah,
own noise.
yeah, that they do. They're pretty good at getting rid of bugs though.
But yeah,
guinea fowl are great, and them gray
Yeah, they're good.
bastards with the little red thing.
They're
They're
noisy.
funny looking,
Turkey.
and they're cool. I like them.
No, I wouldn't want them in my own
Drop
yard. They're nice to visit. My mom feeds Muscovy duck.
Let me tell you something. I lived at my grandmother's farm. She had like, I didn't live there like forever or nothing, but I did live there several times, and she had peacocks and cockatoos.
Yep.
And in the morning, both of those types of birds make a hell of a racket.
I bet.
Yep. But we've got guinea fowl.
You live down in the area where cockatoos are native. You know the racket they can make. Come on.
Mm.
And
Well, they're about 3,000 kilometers away from us.
well, I mean, if you ever seen a video about them or anything, or even visited Australia, you might have seen them or whatever. But I'll tell you this: they're not quiet birds in the morning. When they
No.
greet the sun, they make sure the sun knows they're there.
The only bird that
Man, do they shriek. Man, do they freaking just carry on, dude. And I'll tell you this. If you don't know what a peacock sounds like, it's one of those sounds that you hear in a movie where they want like exotic bird sounds.
Yeah.
And it might sound like okay. That's just a taste. I'm not gonna keep going, but just imagine that at the top of its lungs at like freaking, I don't know, pretty much daybreak.
Mhm. We've got
So
two
just saying.
peacocks. We've got 2 peacocks. We've got about 12 turkeys. We've got 5 guinea fowl.
Mhm.
We've got umpteen dozen chickens. We've got half a dozen ordinary ducks and 1 Muscovy duck called Matilda, plus cooney pigs and 3 dogs and 3 cats and a wife. And that's what I've got.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got yourself a regular zoo.
yep. And 5 alpaca.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Them's a spitty cam. Them's a little spitty camel instead of the
Yeah.
big spitty camel.
I'm pretty sure Kiwi's not worried about a food shortage.
It's just like a freaking the alpaca, but its hair is shorter. It's called the guanaco.
That's a baby alpaca.
And they're extremely spitty and they're violent. They're like the slightly smaller aggro version of the alpaca.
Yeah, my granddad always warned me of the little fella. They can be tough, fighty little bastards.
Oh man.
Yep.
Guanacos. I've seen videos about guanacos. Those things are nuts, dude. Like, just insane. South American, just like the alpaca or whatever there, but
I think the llama are probably the most quietest because they use them as pack animals, don't they?
Probably. I don't know.
Well,
I know alpacas are good for making socks. That's all I know.
Oh yes.
There's always that type of llama.
Yeah.
The Dalai Lama.
That's the stuffed llama that we got from Walmart. It was like sitting up on top of a rack of candy, and Crystal saw it. She's like, "Oh," and she wanted it. I'm like, "All right, we don't have a lot of money, but you want this silly freaking stuffed animal? We'll get it. Okay, grab it. We'll go."
Right.
It was $10. I was just like,
I understand, dude. Trust me.
She's coming home with the freaking stuffed animal. We thought it was a lamb.
I got stuffed dogs. I got stuffed moose. I got stuffed tigers. I got more tigers. I probably have a dozen tigers.
Okay, guys, I swear we both thought this thing was a lamb. We get it home. I'm looking at the tag and I'm like, should I tell her?
No.
Yeah, I had to. I was like,
let her call it what she wants to call it.
It's not a lamb. It's
all that matters. It's hers.
It's all she knows is that it's friggin' cute and fuzzy and soft and adorable and snuggly and cuddly, and it's actually pretty big.
Right. She's gonna hug it and kiss it and call it George.
Yep. That's all she needed.
Yeah.
And now when she has a really big sneeze, she can grab onto it and cough or sneeze while she's hugging that thing. And
good morning, Captain Granite.
Morning, Captain.
We have
Captain Jack
on the show.
Captain Granite. It's all good. 2 captains.
Right.
Hey,
just shut up and let them run the show, right?
We'll just sit back
I'm wondering. Okay. I'm wondering why I don't have a live chat in this this StreamYard.
I don't know. Why don't you?
There's no StreamYard chat.
I don't know. Let me look.
There's private chat, which I've sent a couple of private messages, but there's no StreamYard chat.
Yeah, that is odd.
That's when I first started the StreamYard says due to the large amount of people streaming all over the world, you may have issues. I've got 2 issues. I've got internet speed issues, and everybody else is using the internet issues. So I think I'm lucky to even be here.
You probably are.
No, I'm not complaining. I'm just like, that's missing. Okay.
But I expect you guys are on YouTube anyway. I can't even touch YouTube because it'll just kick me out again.
Oh, you can't even have your YouTube open?
No.
Oh shit.
No. Well, the last speed test I did, I was 0.06 megabytes a second upload.
Heavy Bubbles, how you doing? Hey, I'll tell you this: when I went through the packages that I could get for internet service, I got the second crappiest one. I was paying for the crappiest one, and it was really crappy. I'm like, dude, this is barely even like working. It's like when you finally find your first garden snake, and you're just like, yes, I found a snake, but it's like. But the thing's like half dead because a cat's been chewing on it for an hour. You're just like, oh shit. You're like, exactly. It's not lively and trying to bite me. You want one that's like a snake. But no, I get snake.
And Captain Granite mentioned to make sure we click top chat. I mean, live chat, because you know what, Captain. I don't know about you, but I don't have a wrench over here.
Nope, not yet. You will.
So there'll be messages that we will miss.
You will.
I probably will, but I'm just staying. And, sometimes you forget to do that.
Well, Bubbles has a wrench.
Oh, yeah, I know.
She appears to be the only one.
I begged her to stay.
If that's
did you see that I had the show for like, I don't know, felt like forever. Maybe it was only like 20 minutes.
Oh.
I was up there alone and I begged Evie to stay. I'm like, I don't have a wrench. Will you please hang out?
Oh, I came in right after that.
Yeah.
I was on for like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes while, you were babbling your head off.
Yeah.
I wanted to come on and say what's up, but
so you were here for that. Yeah. So yeah.
A little.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
I was chilling in the basement like, I'm thinking I'm gonna go to Walmart.com and go shopping.
I hear you, bro. But yeah, I was like, I can't even leave. I don't know what's happening. I'm waiting to hear from him. You know what I mean? And I tried to be entertaining. I don't know how good
I do have to order food.
I did. Yeah. Yeah, we put a grocery list together too.
Before or after you go to bed, Captain?
Before. So It's like 5 a.m.
He doesn't go to bed. He just lays back and falls asleep.
Okay. Cool.
It's been many a year since I've actually, like slept in my bed regularly. I go in there once in a while and I sleep in there sometimes, but it hurts real bad. So
yeah.
No,
I understand so much. It hurts just walking to the bedroom to get to the bed.
Sometimes. Sometimes. Depends on what's going on, how I feel.
I've been there.
Really?
I have been there. Can't order any food there? No, they're still letting places deliver food, and the supermarkets are doing a lot of it too.
Wally World.
Yeah. He's using Wally World.
I have to. Like the other places are just it seemed a little like trite, and their shipping prices their delivery prices are just like, oh, I'm gonna reach my hand in your pocket now. I'm gonna take what I feel like taking.
Yeah, they are.
You're not gonna do that to me. So
that's cool, Captain Granite. His wife works.
Oh, that's cool.
That's convenient. In other words, she always keeps the house stocked.
It's tight.
You never want for nothing. That's awesome.
I like it, buddy. I like it.
We're all in that boat, Cap, without a doubt. Wishing it goes away. It will.
Yeah. But this is diabolical, isn't it? Really bad.
Yep.
It's never happened.
Well,
not like this. Not like this, and not in the modern era, and not what like they say, oh, Spanish flu. Dude, I wasn't alive for the Spanish flu. Nobody that is alive now was alive for the Spanish flu.
Yes.
It was like over 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Come on.
What about it?
But what I'm saying is this right now, what we're experiencing has never happened.
Nope.
Never. So we were definitely not prepared for any of this. We think we can.
Well, the world is completely different now than it was with the Spanish flu. Yes.
Yes. And people are more stubborn than they ever were. Yes, I understand. I
think they're less prepared.
People say that they're prepared. People
people
want to be prepared, and even the preppers.
People in general are less prepared for this type of situation.
Let me tell you something.
Without a doubt.
I've been telling Crystal, and I've told other people on other panels and stuff. I might have even told you, Jim. Preppers are not as prepared as they think they are, and this is the proof in the pudding. You tell any of those
the The biggest thing that no one really prepares for is the loneliness.
Go spend a year in the streets.
People have no idea what isolation is like.
Go spend a year in the streets. And I mean with no backup. Lose your ID card.
Yeah, but that's not isolation. That's not isolation.
Go live in the streets with nothing. Live like a bum. I'm telling you.
That's a different thing, though. What's killing people today, what people are freaking out about now is the isolation. They have no idea how to deal with it because
I understand. Trust me, I understand. I'm a shut and I know. Let me tell you this though. When you're a bum, you could be surrounded by thousands of people in the middle of a busy city, dude, and still be alone.
Yeah,
still be isolated.
There's still thousands of people right there.
It doesn't matter.
Now
I lived in a freaking busy freaking town.
Yeah, but it's not a cage.
As a homeless man, and I'll tell you, when none of those people will look you in the face,
it's still not a
you're
cage.
Still alone, dude.
It's still not a cage like is what your house turns into right now. It's completely different.
I lock myself.
I'm not saying it's any better or any tougher. It's
no, and I can't say I'm handling it better than anyone else, even though I did lock myself in here years ago. No. I can't say I'm handling it better than anyone. No.
Yeah.
I don't have it over anyone because it does affect me.
Yeah.
Maybe differently, but it still does affect me. I'm not stupid. And I won't deny it. Yeah, it has affected me a lot. It's still affecting me, and I don't like it.
Yeah, Joe.
I handle it, but
StreamYard works, just not that great.
The good thing, Captain, is you've got access to internet talking to everybody all over the world, so you can be safe in your bubble in your house and still be sociable on platforms like this.
Yes.
Right.
So that's a tick as far as I'm concerned in this situation. But what about the people that haven't got internet and don't live in a city or a town and still haven't got running water? And it's just something that I was told by my granddad. It says, doesn't matter how bad things get for you, there's always someone out there even worse off than what you are. So just make do with what you got.
I'm aware, and I know exactly how fortunate I am to have anything.
Yeah. Same here.
Right.
Trust me. I know exactly how fortunate I am to have anything because I've had nothing before.
Yeah.
Not even a family to freaking fall back on. Not a friend to call. Not a penny in my pocket.
Yeah.
Right.
And a very hollow stomach. Trust me.
I was in a similar situation. The only thing I had in my favor was I was single after my first marriage went tits up, and I just went away. And the only thing in my favor is I had a class 5 or a class 1 license to go and earn money. So I set up shop. Within a week, I was earning money again. So there we go. But for that, you're fading in and out. We all are.
Right.
And Jelly Duck 100. StreamYard still works? Question mark. Just.
Yeah, we don't have the chat, but you just get it off of the YouTube side, but it's all good. Yeah. But I'll tell you myself, I mean, it's not so much even if you're home with your family, it's still you're trapped in your one little room or your house, even your yard, you're trapped in there and you're not supposed to go anywhere. And if you do it right, you can do it. But a lot of people aren't used to doing that these days because they're, work isn't at home. Mama doesn't stay at home. You know what I mean? There's not someone in the house all day, every day. And, you want
to hear something ridiculous? And this is how crazy. Don't worry about it, Evie. It's fine. This is how crazy some of these people are getting. I don't know if anybody else has researched this or not, but I have extensively at a half a dozen stores so far, and I'm gonna keep plugging at it, but I can't find a freezer.
Yeah, because everybody bought them.
I cannot find.
That's why there's no food in the stores.
I can't find a coffin, and I can't find a closet. You know, the coffin freezer.
Yeah.
What they call a chest freezer, or the closet freezer, which they call an upright.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't find none of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm fortunate, I suppose, because we do live rural, and
I already have one, right?
yeah, we've got two chest freezers and a freezer underneath the fridge, and it's a big freezer, big fridge, sorry, and one freezer's empty just in case we need it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you this: some of them are on back order until August.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are only on back order until like a few weeks from now. Okay, fair enough. Like, not for nothing. You know, I understand the situation. You know, I understand a little bit about how people are, you know, going through things a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
But if there was anything that I understand about a situation like this, remaining calm is usually the best way to handle it. A lot of people are freaking convinced that this is the end of the world. This is the one that's gonna, or it's The Stand.
Well, yeah, whatever.
It's just another bad flu virus that just seems to travel faster than any other flu virus. And
it's extremely contagious.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And it attacks the weak and the poorly first.
Yes.
And some people don't even get any symptoms, but they carry it.
Mm-hmm.
So some people won't die from it, but they'll kill everybody else with it. Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah. But the other thing too, being 50 as Jimmy is, and Captain's not quite, but we're the old school where we didn't clean everything all the time. So we were brought up with mud and grease and muck and shit, and we just lived with it. And if we got crook, we got over it, and we got
you drop your lolly, you pick it up, and you jam it right back in your cocksucker, and you just keep going.
That's right.
That's it.
Right.
That's it.
The modern kids today, remember to wash your hands, wash this, wash that, keep clean, blah blah blah.
Don't eat that. It's been on the ground. Really?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And everything gets sterilized.
It's the old 3-second rule, isn't it? But it's not 3 seconds. It could be on the floor for 10 seconds. Who knows?
Blizzard, I just got done eating carrot and celery for a snack, dude.
That's
I
right.
went and I rinsed them off a little bit so I'm not like actually crunching the grains of dirt.
Well, yeah.
No, but I didn't cut off that nump on the end of the carrot. I just ate it.
Yeah.
I've definitely eaten a carrot right out of the ground, man.
I didn't peel them. Oh, dude,
You know?
I ate carrots out of the ground tons of times. Freaking just slap it on your pants a few times.
Yeah, wipe it off. Use your shirt to wipe it off a little bit. And
And how's it going, Blizzard? And I've got to say g'day to Jelly. Oh no, I've said g'day to Jelly Duck. There we go.
Jelly Duck, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah, it's
Granny, what's up? I didn't say hi, so hi.
That's all right, mate. It's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah. So what else is playing games and watching monitors and chatting and live streaming and
yep, that's all I've been doing is watching videos and live streaming.
Yeah.
Cruising live streams, getting on live streams. I actually didn't do much of that today, but
yeah. I just threw up a quick video of my internet speed while I was in the cave. And, yeah. Very disappointing. So I'll see what they can do.
Did you watch my generator video?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Thank you.
I commented on your generator video.
I probably already commented back, didn't I?
Probably. I did too, though. I'm just saying.
I'm right on. I don't waste time on replying to messages or comments rather. I'm on them.
Yep. But yeah, it's been an interesting last week and a bit.
Oh yeah, right.
But my $900 little car that's done 267,500 kilometers is still going strong.
You gotta love that.
But I can just fit in it.
What kind of car is it?
It's a wee Toyota Synos Juno. It's a little tiny little Japanese two-seater sports car thing.
Oh. You guys have different cars over there anyway.
Yeah, it's a Jap import, so it's...
Is it like a Prius?
No, it's probably half the size of a Prius.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's only a 1300 cc.
Don't tell me it's like a city car.
It's just a little sports car. It's probably about, I don't know, probably about half a meter shorter than what a Celica is.
Is it like a Honda 600?
No, not that small.
Okay, because that's a tiny car, dude. So like an MG midget or something?
But I did own a Suzuki Alto once, a 1984 Suzuki Alto, 3-cylinder, 800cc thing, 4-door.
Oh, that sounds like a sidekick.
Yeah, I could just fit in it.
Yeah, it's a sidekick. It's like a golf. It's like a golf cart, like that has an engine in it, right?
Yeah, but they went really
and then, like you can take the top off of it and stuff, and you could get bigger tires for it, dude. It's just a golf cart. A Suzuki Sidekick is a golf cart. I don't care.
I called it half a Porsche because I only had 3-cylinder, and it sounded really good when you gave it heaps of herbs.
Yeah, well, whatever. Negative 20C this month. What are you talking about? Jeepers.
Minus 20C. Well, it's quite warm outside here this evening. It's overcast, rainy, almost a full moon, but you can't see it because of the cloud, but it's still warm, so crazy weather. But it is harvest time here, and I do feel sorry for everyone that is harvesting because apples are going to fill up all the stores and they can't get exported, and the same with the wheat and the grain.
Hey, Victorian Aerial Vision, how you doing? Yeah, some motorcycles do have an engine that big, but I'll tell you what, some cars do too.
Fiat Campina, Fiat 500, the Honda 600, like you said. And they made a wee sports car too, didn't they? Was it the S600 or something?
The Honda 600 had a 2-cylinder engine that could barely get out of its own way.
Yep. Then you had the, was it the Citroen 2CV or 2CV? Dusuvo. That wasn't very big either.
Right.
I don't know a lot about the Citroens. I know they're funky looking.
Captain Granite, have a good night, man.
See you, Captain Granite. Thanks for calling by. Victorian Aero Vision. 13A ain't no sports car, Craig. Yeah, I know, but it is. It's a 2-seater coupe, and I can just fit in it.
There you go.
I'll do a video on it just for Aerial Vision.
What is it like 10, 11 p.m. over there?
No, it is 9:22 p.m. The clocks went back on Sunday.
I was close. See, if the clocks didn't go back, I would have been right on. Look at that. Oh, all right. Whatever. That's fine. It's fine. I was saying, I was trying to adjust it. Like, it's gotta be getting pretty late over there, you know. They've already had their Monday.
Right.
There we go. That's one for Victorian to look up. Yeah, I know. 1100cc Kawasaki. Had it going 222 kilometers an hour. That's slow for an 1100 quacker.
Mm-hmm.
What do the new H2s do? They do 400 kilometers an hour, don't they?
I don't know how to translate kilometers to
A kilometer is 0.6 of a mile.
Yeah.
Is a what?
A kilometer is 0.6 of a mile.
That's right.
So just over half a mile.
So you sort of go 2 to 1 and add a few.
Oh, what the fuck was that over here? That's like the Celica, ain't it?
Yeah, it's smaller than the Celica or Silica.
Well, the Celica, so it's like more like a Corolla then.
But it looks like on a Corolla, but they've got a real low roof and they look quite squatty and wide.
It looks like a Ford Escort. Like a cross between a Ford Escort and a
Probe. It's similar to the Probe, almost.
Almost, yeah. You're right. But it does look like a little Ford.
Yeah, it does resemble the Escort. You're right.
A little bit. It looks like a couple of different cars. Well, like I said, their cars are different than ours. So our interpretation of, what's going on with their automotives is, a bit skewed because, our automotives are different.
You gotta remember
our automotives over here are not superior or inferior. They're just different, and they fit our society.
Yeah, they're all built by the same freaking people.
Yeah, their automotives over there fit their society. Ours fit our society.
It's more like their rules.
Like I still want to freaking go and get a Murano. Because I think that's a cool looking car.
No, mine's a hard top 1300. The soft top ones are worth about $5,000 if you get a good one.
What year was yours, Kiwi?
96. My one is.
Okay.
And the image I just posted is the same color as mine, exactly the same, except it's a 97. So there's no difference.
Oh yeah, okay. So I'm looking at a 97 right now. So.
Yeah, so the soft top ones only come out at 1500 cc, so they got a bit more pep to them, but they do go very well.
Mm-hmm.
I could put 80 kilos of animal feed in the boot, and plus groceries in the front seat, and me, and still come home at 100k or 60 mile an hour. And I've got some photos of a flywheel off a conventional hay baler sitting on the passenger seat, and it must weigh at least 100 kilos. Not a problem, because my ute is blowing up. Well, my pickup is blowing up.
You can call it a ute. I know what that is.
Okay.
My friend Mark lives in Oss, and he's got a little white ute. So
my
ute, I don't know. I don't know if he moved back to Taz or not. I know Shauna did. Shauna Sparkles moved back to Taz.
Right.
Because she was originally a Tazzy, so she moved back to Taz, and she lives in a really nice place. She found a really nice place to live. But Mark's house got freaking all messed up and stuff, and I think he's still sticking it out there. But you would know him as Chopper's Rule 1. Jimmy.
Yeah, I know Chopper.
Yeah, his real name is Mark.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I call him Mark all the time.
Yeah, I just like calling him Chopper.
That's fine. That's fine.
I gotta get over there because I meant to watch his freaking latest video there with the freaking cat cart there. The cat sleigh.
And when I'm on a panel with Making Tracks, I call him Tracks.
Right. Yeah, everybody calls him Tracks though.
And when I was actually on a panel with
I don't even know his real name.
No, I don't either. I don't remember. I used to know. I did know at one point. There's another dude that he builds choppers and stuff, but he's like a real biker.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Is he a Taswegian or a Kiwi or an Aussie or an
He's
American?
an Oz. He calls me Captain Jerky all the time, but I was on panel with him. I went over to his channel one time.
Ice Spike?
Ice Spike, yes. Ice
Oh,
Spike.
I know.
That guy said not.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking love that guy.
I'm on his channel every Sunday, Thursday, and Friday, whatever.
No way! Come on! Come on! Jesus.
I saw you over there Sunday, right? I'll admit that I don't go over there all the time, but I do stop in, you know.
You were there on Sunday, Jimmy?
Yeah, don't you remember me being there this Sunday?
Yeah, I do. I've never seen Captain there for a while.
No, I haven't been there for a while, but I was on his. I was on his live stream one day. I was on his panel.
Yeah,
call me Captain Jerky.
He's done away with the StreamYards and he's doing YouTube calls up one person at a time because he got sick of everybody talking at once and he couldn't control the panel.
Yeah.
It happens.
But I have had my little sinus or nasal problem up to 160 kilometers an hour, which is 100 mile an hour. So, and it didn't have a tailwind and it wasn't downhill. So it does still go all right for 200,000 miles on the clock.
There you go.
I know dudes that used to buy like this little 4-cylinder piece of crap Japanese car just to beat around in the wintertime, right?
Yeah.
They pay like $50, $100, maybe 200 if they can't find one to just beat the crap out of, and they would drive that piece of junk all winter in the freaking in the snow and in a freaking nasty weather, and they're freaking and their regular vehicle. And I know a bunch of people that have done this over the years. Their regular vehicle would sit in the driveway like a nice truck or something like that, right?
Yeah.
It would sit in a garage or in a driveway, and they wouldn't drive it all freaking winter. They'd go out there and start it to keep the battery fresh.
Yeah.
You know, but they would not drive it. They would not get a freaking roasted truck.
It's
called
it's called a beater with a heater. It's all you needed for the winter.
Yep.
That was there.
They just bomb on this freaking little Japanese car for the winter, and they freaking they freaking just smash garbage cans with it. And they don't care. But half the time they ain't even got any headlights when they're done with a damn thing. And then like in the spring, they go and they either freaking put that in the garage if they can salvage it, and they'll drive it another year. If not, they'll just go and buy another beater.
You call them beaters, we call them hacks over here.
Right. Yeah, it's a beater with a heater.
And the air conditioning still works on this thing too, believe it or not.
I was in a stream, in the chat of a stream today for this dude that I've known for a while. His name is Ken. And his regular YouTube name used to be 63 Impala Tudor.
Uh-huh.
But he changed it to Whalen Wire rat rods or something. I don't remember. Anyway, he changed his YouTube name to Whalen Wire something, or Whalen's but anyway, I was in his chat for a couple hours today, and I hadn't seen him do a live stream in years.
Right.
Or maybe last year or something, but it'd been a long time since he had done a live stream.
Right.
He got a headlamp. Cool.
That's like I was in Cars and Cameras the other day. I'd never seen them do a live stream.
Huh. I kind of lost those guys like a year or two ago. I had to pay attention to other things and they were. It wasn't that they were posting too many videos. It's freaking. They were working on a project, and I just got bored. I'm like, so I started watching other things.
Yeah,
but it wasn't because I didn't like those guys anymore. I started watching other things because they were working on a boring project. I was just like, oh, this old chestnut, get out of here. So I went and watched other stuff. But I was watching Whale and Wire today in his live stream, and man, that dude is up there alone in his freaking like he has his what people in UK and Austin probably call a garden, like the yard, you know.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. This dude doesn't just have a garden. He has like the garden. Okay. He owns 40 acres and it's like this one half of a canyon. Okay. And he's got tons and tons of toys to play with and stuff, but man, he can't really go anywhere because he's in Washington State. Like one of the hardest hit areas of the US.
Oh,
so he's staying home and staying safe.
Yeah.
And he's by himself. His friends can't come over, because everybody's staying home. So he's just like, yeah, well, I figured I'd do a live stream. And he's live streamed for close to 3 hours. It was great.
Right.
But yeah, I kind of feel bad for the older fellas like that. He's got to be 60 something at least, and he's
but those guys are used to being able to freaking shut that, being shut down for a week or so. They've been through it before,
Well, he's been up there shut down for like a month.
Yeah, but they've been through the shit. They know how to freaking relax, settle in.
No, I could tell it was starting to get to him, and he talked about it a few times. But I could tell he didn't want to talk about it. He did say a few things about it. I'm like,
yeah. Does he live in a cold climate?
It's Washington State, dude.
Yeah, but is it whereabouts? Some parts of it are colder than others. Some parts are wet. Some places buried in snow.
He lives on the he doesn't live on the rainy side. He lives on the other side.
Okay, so he's cold side if he's in any part of the north. So yeah.
But there's like, dude, you could draw a line down the middle of Seattle where it divides between the side where it rains and the side where it doesn't rain.
It's already there. It's a mountain range.
No, but you can freaking. It's just like
I know.
It's weird, dude.
It's what mountain ranges do, dude. The Cascade Mountains do. They turned Seattle into a freaking rainforest.
Part of it.
Pretty much all of Seattle is a rainforest, man. Why they ever built a city in the middle of it?
Yeah.
There were better places to build at the time.
It is the West Coast, dude. Come on. What's that?
Oh.
Speed test. Can you see it?
4.24.
4.24 download and 1.1 upload. So that's the best so far. Test her again.
I might have double that. Just saying. But I also have a brand new laptop, so not for nothing, the equipment helps.
Yeah, the equipment does help, but this laptop is a i7 Toshiba from probably 2012. It's got 8 gig of RAM and 1 terabyte.
Not the freshest, but
no, but
it's not the freshest, but it's not the stalest.
Yeah, only paid $180 for it.
This one is a 2018 model, and the guy that owned it, he used it for a little bit, and he's just like, this thing sucks. And he went and got something better. He didn't even like it. He's just like, nope, I'm getting something different.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it's brand new. I haven't had a problem with it.
Yeah.
Like,
but
whatever. My
same.
internet needs are few.
That's it. If you're not used to it, you don't know what bad is. Obviously, he thought it was bad, so he went and got himself a Rolls Royce. Whereas we're still driving around this $20
Well, no,
freaking.
he gave me this one.
I gave it
trade. Well, he didn't give it to me. He traded for a skull I made for him.
Yeah.
But it was a very nice gesture because it's like a freaking $300 laptop, and he's just freaking like, here's a laptop. Give me that skull. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, one day we'll fork out the money, and when we're rich and famous and get a top of the range laptop like
He don't care. He's an old guy. He's more interested in collecting coins than he is in freaking piddling around with shitty laptops.
Yeah.
He don't care. He don't care about nothing. He's got money. He's got good income. He's not worried about much,
Yeah.
And he just got over being really, really sick. So I spent some time on his stream earlier tonight too.
Yeah.
But I had to go because I needed a rest.
Yeah.
But this Alden Davis, good dude, good solid dude, good person. He's done a lot for a lot of people in the community, so he's good freaking person. He's got a brain in his head too. He's not just a chump,
Yes, Victorian, we're talking gigabytes a second, and that's my lot. 20, I got up to 20 upload and 1.68 download. So no, the other way around. Sorry, 20 download and 1.8 upload. So yeah, not the best. But
man, I was in that stream with Whale and Wire, and I was talking to people in the chat, and we were just hooping it up and having a great old time. There were some pretty famous YouTubers coming in there.
Yeah.
To grace his freaking chat.
Yeah.
And I was the only one that had a wrench.
Really?
Because I took the time to actually tell him in the comments, hey, this is how you give people wrenches. He's just like, oh, you mean moderators? I'm like, yes. He's like, oh, he shrugged it off, and I didn't think he did anything. And then I look a couple minutes later, and I got a blue wrench. I'm like, sweet. He gave me one because I told him how to make him, how to give them to people. I figured, he'll probably give me one, but he'll probably take it back later on anyway. But no, I'm a wrench. I want him to give them out to a bunch of people that he trusts. I told him, give them to people that you trust.
Yeah.
I never steered the man wrong. I never lied to him. Never freaking, said nothing freaking too crass or annoying on his channel or nothing. Because he's an older fella. You don't need to hear that nonsense from me. So,
not bragging there, Kiwi, but you can look. You want to look at mine? I'm sharing it down there.
Oh. I can't see it because my internet's shit.
314 down and 11.5 up.
That's megabytes, isn't it? Not gigabytes.
Yes, it's megabytes per second.
Oh, yeah, fuck off. That's so funny.
I don't know what mine is. I wouldn't even know how to find it.
It's called check my speed. Check my internet speed. All you got to do is actually just do that. Search checkmyspeed.com. I like the Spectrum one.
Yeah.
There's a couple others, but Spectrum's pretty good, pretty accurate. Right? I forgot about that.
Yeah.
What's going on here? I think my wife's been fluffing around with this computer.
Hate it when they do that.
I can't even.
2.4 gigahertz right now.
How much?
Gigahertz. That's one of those letters that I wish I had.
That's a network band. Let's see. Man.
Yes, Victorian. Like I said, we're 7.5 kilometers or 5 miles away from the nearest town, and they've just rolled out fiber optic around the town. But we're still on wireless modem, which is SIM card, that little white box above the clock. That's what the internet's coming through on.
Yeah. Hey, at least you can actually have your camera on now, though.
Yeah, it's like all the kids are going to bed. See, it's after 9 o'clock at night.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's probably just as good as Telstra.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so what part of Victoria are you in, Melbourne?
Evie, is that up or down? If that's up, you're styling. But I don't.
When does megabytes turn to gigabytes?
At 1,000.
Oh, okay, right.
1,000 megabytes is a gigabyte.
Right.
1,000 kilobytes is a megabyte.
So you're on fiber optic, are you, Captain?
1,000 bytes is a kilobyte. 1,000 bits is a byte.
Bite me.
So what's 1,000 bytes?
A kilobyte.
Okay. Well, what's 1,000 bits? A byte.
A byte.
So what makes 1,000 bits then?
A byte. 1,000 bits is a byte.
Background.
1,000 bytes is a kilobyte. 1,000 kilobytes is a megabyte. 1,000 megabytes is a gigabyte.
So micrometers, millimeters, centimeters, meters.
Yeah. 1,000 gigabytes is actually a terabyte.
Right. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Terabyte.
Well, I have a 500 gigabyte hard drive. That's a half a terabyte.
Yeah.
I have a terabyte hard drive somewhere around here. I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
I can't use it on my laptop though.
I've got a terabyte.
Like 4 or something. It's ridiculous. I don't even know what it is. I don't need to know. All I know is it's not my computer. It's the internet. If I'm having issues, it's not my PC. It may be me operating my PC, but it's
I'm
not
hungry
my
too.
PC.
Lots and lots. So what have you been building? You've been casting anything lately, Captain, or not?
Nope. I don't have any resin.
Really?
Really? I don't have any resin, and I'm not going to have any for the foreseeable future.
So do you live close to any boat yards or anything?
Huh?
Boat yards making resin for fiberglass and stuff. Or is it a special type of resin?
I use a couple different types so far. It's not that I don't know where to get it. It's not that I can't order it if I had money. It's just having money right now is like there are priorities, and resin is not a priority.
Well, I'll tell you, Evie, that 15 up is pretty good. That's
Well,
awesome.
maybe we should just knock off this stream and go to Evie. Evie can start a stream.
I'll tell you this: if I had me druthers, I'd go and freaking pour a freaking nice countertop for myself here. My countertop has seen better days. I'll tell you that right now. Certainly freaking has.
Well, I saw a bar and a pub on the west coast of the South Island here, and they had a nice big slab of red pine, which is Remu. Beautiful timber when it's hardwood. Yep. And they poured a 2-pot resin over the top of that, and it magnified it. So the real thin layer of resin on it looked like it gave it 1.5 inches depth.
Yeah.
Over the top, and it looked beautiful. So you can make your own worktop and get yourself a big slab of timber and do the same thing.
I don't own this place, though.
He's in a puny little apartment on the third.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go all out for this. I mean,
okay, right, gotcha.
What I would be willing to do is get a couple of gallons of resin and freaking, like make a mold around what's already there and pour some resin. Yes.
Right. Reinforce it.
But just to give it a new surface, rather than going out and buying a new countertop for it at a few $100 or $400 or whatever it costs for a new countertop. And they have them pre-made already, they're ready to go to replace for this right here. But I would just freaking like go and find a couple of gallons of resin and freaking do it that way, because I really don't want to spend several $100 replacing the one that's there.
Yeah,
it doesn't need to be replaced. It just needs to be resurfaced.
Right.
Yeah. No, I totally understand.
But I really hate this place. I just want to move out.
Right. That's why he's not buying resin.
That too.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all right, Cap. We'll get you there.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not flipping out about it. I know I can't go anywhere right now anyway.
Right? Fuck, you kidding? Even if you had the money, it's a bitch to go shopping right now for.
Dude, it would be a freaking bitch to go even look at apartments or houses or anything right now.
That's what I'm saying. It's a wicked bitch. It's appointment only, and freaking they got to sanitize it before you go look at it. And
all right, I looked at this place earlier today, and it has said the same thing for like years, because they haven't been able to rent it out because they want too much money for the place, first of all. And it's in a dead neighborhood. There's nothing there. Okay. Yeah. And it's not a bad neighborhood. It's actually very quiet. It's very quiet because there's nothing there. Yeah. All it is just suburbs.
Yeah.
For like miles.
Yeah.
There's miles of suburb down this one street, dude. It's called Taylor Road. And freaking like, all right, it's a little closer to the stores. They say, oh, walking distance to no. You still have to walk like a half mile. Nobody's going to want to walk a half mile to the store and then bring groceries home like that. No.
Well, you need some type of, transportation at that point. Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, you can do it on your bicycle or whatever, and freaking like, you can get a little moped.
Half a mile's nothing. Dude.
Okay, cool. But I'm saying freaking like they want $1,700 a month.
Yeah.
They want a ridiculous freaking down payment, like a ridiculous deposit. And then they tell you, must have a 700 FICO credit score or close to it.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? Wait a second. No smokes, I understand that, but no pets?
Yeah.
Come on.
Funny of that. You see that all the time, man. All the time. They don't want to deal with it.
But I'm saying though, it's a house.
Yeah.
It's a place to live. It's not a friggin' palace. Okay.
Yeah.
Just a damn house.
Yeah.
It's a roof over you.
But $1,700, I see that.
I'm not saying it's not a decent place. Yes, it is a decent place. Is it worth $1,700 a month? Hell no.
Not to you.
There's not a chance. No,
Not to you.
dude. Trust me. I've been looking at houses for rent and for sale for decades, dude. There's no way that place is worth $1,700 a month, dude. I could buy a better house than that in that same neighborhood right next door for half that.
Yeah. So you're in the city, Captain?
No.
No?
No.
Yeah,
the town that I'm talking about is a small city now. It wasn't about 30 years ago. It was just a big town. Now it's a small city. It's got like 45, 50,000 people living there, something like that.
Right.
The town that I live, there's more cows than people. The town I live in right now.
Yeah.
There's like 15,000 people here, and there's 25,000 head of cattle.
Right.
Yeah, but you live in town.
My hometown, which is 5 miles down the road, and the population there is 750.
Okay. Yeah.
And the next big town, which is about the size you live in, is probably about 20,000 people, which is half an hour away.
Uh-huh.
But you got to remember the whole population in New Zealand is about 4.5 million.
Yeah.
So.
The whole population of Connecticut is 3.5 million.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
And we're crowded on this little tiny postage stamp, 5,500 square miles.
Yeah. And back in the day when I was in the UK, I think the population, I'm probably wrong, I don't even know what the population of the UK is now, but
66 million.
How much?
66 million.
66 million.
Yep.
Right. So all of the UK, that's England, Scotland, Wales, and all of Ireland is the same size as New Zealand. And I don't even know if Ireland's part of that population. It could be 74 million.
You have less than 10% of the population of England, and it's the size of England.
Yeah.
Or the UK. Yeah.
UK, yeah.
That's nuts.
Auckland
I didn't think that New Zealand was that big of an island, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I think Auckland's 1.5 million people.
I thought New Zealand was like maybe the size of Ireland, maybe a little bigger.
No, no. Yeah, I lived in England for close on 20 years, I suppose, and I could go from Liverpool to Hull, which is one coast to the other coast, in about 2 hours.
Yeah.
But you can go from Cornwall to the top of Scotland in about 12 hours, which is the same length as going from Bluff to Picton. You can do that in about 30 minutes.
I'll tell you this right now. Wales, UK, is the same size as New Jersey, United States.
Yeah. And have you ever taken a map of Australia and stuck it over Europe?
No.
There's still about 20% of Australia sticking out in the sea and parts of the ocean.
Right.
That's mad.
Yeah, England is small.
Tiny. But yeah. But there's still nothing wrong with the West Island, which most people call Australia.
Australia's a big place.
Yeah, but there's more sheep than people in Australia too.
There sure is.
Yep.
The longest fence in the world keeps them from getting
where the
ravaged.
And the sheep are nervous.
Yeah. The longest fence in the world keeps out the freaking most ravenously hungry predator on the planet, the dingo.
Or a rabbit. They kill grass for a living. Yeah, but nobody lives in the middle of Oz. Well, they do. You got. Oh, what's it called? Shit, in the middle of Aussie is that town that's near Ayers Rock or Uluru.
Uluru, I was gonna say, yeah. Uluru.
Shit. Springs, Alice Springs. There we go. Alice Springs.
It's the flattest, driest island
Where
on the
Alice?
planet.
It's only green around the edge of Australia. Well,
you got a few strings of hills in Australia, and then there's Ayers Rock, and that's pretty much the highest points of elevation on the whole damn island.
Yeah. But the funny thing with Australia is there is people living all over in the middle of Australia, but like Victorian said, it's not huge, and they sort of do what they want to do when they want to do it. Like
Right.
Their driveway from the boundary of their property, you could be traveling 200 kilometers or 160 miles or so just to their farmhouse.
Yeah.
Crazy. And I don't think that United States citizens can own property in Australia, actually.
I would not know.
I know that United States citizens can't own land in Mexico unless they have dual citizenship.
Yeah.
If you go to Mexico and say, hey, I want to be a Mexican, they might actually freaking like accept your application for membership and for citizenship. And then you can be a dual citizen. If you renounce your citizenship to the United States on your way out the door, then you're just Mexican. You're a Mexican citizen at least. And then you can own Mexican land. You can buy it there. Okay? I'm just saying.
I think the best
Why would you want it?
The best passport in the world to have would be a Kiwi one.
Okay.
Because of our strategic place in the Pacific, in case there is a war. We can go to the States on a 6-month visa. We don't need to apply for it. We can land on the airport and say, what are you doing here? Oh, no, Jimmy. I'm going to stay with Jimmy for 6 months. Have a look around. That's cool. And the same for, I think, England and France and Spain and all that. I was in France having a weekend away, and I don't even know what they're called, the top police security guys for immigration, they pulled up 2 of them in black trench coats and says,
where are you from?
Where are you from? And I says, New Zealand. I says, oh, that's all right. Showed him passport. That's cool. And the Australian had to go away and get a bloody visa on his passport before he could enter the country. So funny old world.
Right.
I think they can. Chinese sure own a lot of Australia. Well, they own a fair bloody bit of New Zealand too.
I'll tell you this, man. China owns 5% of America. Chinese citizens and businesses actually own about 5% of America. It's despicable. Let me tell you something, man.
Why is that despicable?
I would be dipped in shit before I freaking let anybody, like, if I was the freaking, the leader of a country, it doesn't matter what country it is, I'd be dipped in shit before I let foreigners buy up all my land.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. It's not xenophobia. It's smart business sense. If everybody in the world buys up all the freaking properties in my country, it no longer belongs to my country.
Well, how are they going to buy up all the properties? We're here.
From us dipshits buying all their bloody stuff they produce.
Right.
So, yeah. This is the quality that the Chinese make for $12.
Right.
I couldn't make it for $12, and it's bloody good for shooting rabbits.
And I don't know about your country, but if you made that here, it'd be $50.
Exactly.
There are people that would pay it all day, dude, and even buy 2.
Yeah, there are, but there are more people that'll pay the 10 or 15.
Granted.
Yep. And
but
never even needed a passport to go to Australia, vice versa, until a few Kiwis and Aussies decided to import drugs into the country, and they got paid to that real quick. So you need a passport now, don't need a visa.
I can actually make these.
Cool. What's his name? He's the alien dude off bloody Looney Tunes, isn't he?
That's Marvin the Martian.
I got one for you then. Can you make a mad kiwi for me?
We'll see.
I'll leave it up to your imagination.
Once I have materials, I can make a lot of different crap. Just right now, I got a bunch of molds, and they're not doing anything right now.
Yep. Yes. I know.
Victoria.
Me.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I suppose it's just about running out of, 2 hours, 15 minutes of funky internet and funky people. And it's all good.
You got a little funky chicken now you're going to take off?
Hey. Watch your words. I took a shower tonight. I got your funky right here, bud.
Cool.
So you're going to go be useful or something, or go to bed, take a nap, try again tomorrow?
Well, it's 10 o'clock at night, and I've got to make a plan. I've thought of things to do. I'm going to charge the drone up, and if we get a clear spot in the weather tomorrow, I'll take some footage of the turkeys, and then I'll make it stick up and have my gimbal on a 1/4-inch screw at the bottom of the broomstick, and have that at ground level so I can follow the turkeys around. Just something different.
And
I can go gobble, just like they do on Richard Rawlins' show. Was it gobble?
You know, I really wish I could gobble a turkey right now. Man, that would be great.
A boy turkey or a girl turkey?
I'm hungry. I want a freaking nice turkey sandwich.
With mayonnaise or ranch dressing?
Man, your pick.
Okay.
If you're making it, you get to pick.
Right.
Because I'll eat that sandwich either way. Mayo, ranch, sure. None? Okay. Butter? Fine. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
I've eaten sandwiches. Hey, man, I've eaten sandwiches at Grandma's house. She doesn't use mayo. She uses butter.
Yeah. Well, we got butter.
Man.
Lots and lots of butter.
Old folks, they don't use mayo on their sandwiches. They use butter. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. There ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing right about it either, though.
I don't care. Grandma puts butter on my sandwich. I'm like, thank you, Grandma. Ow.
Right.
I'm telling you.
No, I'm not working at the moment because driving a concrete truck is non-essential. The only essential part of concrete truck driving is the guys that make power poles, believe it or not.
And since you don't work for the, do you work for the state or the town or whatever?
No, I work for a big company. It's family run down here. It's the HWR group. It's Bill Richardson group.
Do they do work for the town?
Oh, they've got contracts for the council making poles whoever they are. But
that's only on demand. And right now, infrastructure is probably not a priority.
No.
Just saying. Right. They're going to be pouring the footing for any bridges.
But I am a casual driver, and they're still going to pay me 80% of my last wage, which was a good one. So,
hey, not bad. Getting paid to sit on your ass. That's cool.
Yep.
Hey, man, you won't be pouring any abutments, but you get to sit on your butt.
What's Michael's name? Up in Canada, he had his own lift company for elevators.
Oh,
what's his name? Shit. He comes in on your stream a few times, Jimmy.
not WTF Mike.
No.
He's a farmer.
Freedom something? Freedom. Fuck, what's his name? Shit.
You talking about Mike's
Michael.
World? Mike's
Sorry?
World?
No.
No.
His name is Michael, and he's just recovering from something that he had wrong with him health-wise, and he's a lot fitter. I think he's diabetic or something. But what's his name? Shit. Doesn't
Mike.
matter.
You got me
You're
guessing.
talking about Mark, are you?
No, his name's Michael. He's Canadian, and he lives on near Ontario side of Canada somewhere.
Is he a truck driver?
No, he's a lift operator, fixer person. He fixes elevators and lifts.
You got me at a loss, dude.
Okay.
I knew a guy that used to work for Otis Elevators, but he got fired and then he died a few years later.
What's his channel?
Oh shit! I can't really access fuck all at the moment. I can't even log into YouTube.
Open up a new tab.
I can, but I can't even log into YouTube, mate.
Oh, right, because he's got signal correlation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
I
You got
can't.
me now. Doesn't matter. I will find it.
Yeah, remind me when we see each other again.
He's commented on a few of my my
That
videos.
thing is finished. There you go. I live in a finished neighborhood.
I met a girl from Finland. Her name was Loretta, but it was pronounced Roretta.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not kidding. I can't even make that up because I can barely pronounce it.
Well, it's quite funny, Evie, because that was what I was just about to do with this stream, is finish it.
Ah, right. I think that's what she's trying to say.
Yeah.
Cool. I gotta hit the hay anyway.
Yeah, no worries, Captain. That's good. But thanks
continue with the yawn.
for hanging in there. It's been up and down and
round and round.
Well, no, if you pronounce it the American way, Victorian, it's actually just Loretta. You know, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But she wanted me. She accepts the American pronunciation of her name because she was in America. That's fine. But it's
yeah, you can't even say it.
Roretta. There you go.
Let Kiwi go to bed. Catch you later. See ya. Peace.
Later, Kiwi.
Bye.
Good night.
See you later, Captain.
Later.
Woohoo! Okay, folks, that's it. It's gone. And we gotta go. Because this internet here is not the best. So bye, folks. Ta-da.